It's Project Storm, and I'm back with another video. As you all can see, this time is going to be Assassin's Creed Valhalla. Valhalla, how I say it. Assassin's Creed Valhalla running on Luna and Google Stadia. Now, to get this out of the way right now, this is not a comparison video. I don't even know which one I have on screen right now, but it's not a comparison video. I do these videos to showcase the game running on both Stadia and Luna, sometimes xCloud, GeForce Now, Stadia and Luna, PS Now. Everything cloud is what I'm really trying to say. So I just wanted to point that out first, that it's not, I repeat, not a comparison video. But I do know that the Stadia version of the game, which this is not, by the way, this is going to be tricky right here. As you can see, this is Luna right here, y'all. Amazon Luna running the game. But what I want to do is, I think I'm going to go ahead and kick over here to Stadia first and show you how easy it is to switch back over from one cloud service, really Stadia as a platform, but you get the point, to switch from one to the other on the same desktop PC at the same time. Now that right there is one of the advantages to cloud gaming that I love. It's not like it's like this whole big hoop that you have to jump through. Not taxing on my PC at all, which is why I can run 5 or 6 different cloud services if I wanted to. I can run all of those on the same PC because there's no real hit. And I'm just gonna showcase that by pulling this up. Hopefully, let me watch my own stream real quick. Hopefully you won't hold on one second, because at times I forget to show you all what you're supposed to be seeing, like this right here. It happens. I'm trying to do too much at one time. So now I basically have this performance overlay, NVIDIA performance overlay up, with hopes that when I'm running the game on Luna, I can see if it's 60 FPS or not, because I'm going to be playing around with different settings or whatever, right? But I don't know if that's going to come up on the screen. So without further ado, we're going to jump into it. All right, something could always go wrong. For anybody that's seen one of these streams, you know that something can go wrong at any time. It's all being streamed in a real world situation, which is I have my stream in 4K right now, so you can watch it in 4K for a little bit more detail. And my family's streaming right now, and I'm running 2 cloud services at one time, y'all. So if anything weird happens, it is what it is. It's nothing I can really do about it, but if nothing happens, that's great. So as you can see right here, this is, and I have to make sure I don't fool myself, but this is the Stadia version running at the 4K setting, all right? At high frame rate, newly added high frame rate mode. And I can tell you from first experience that this is the mode that, man, it transforms the game in my opinion. From 30 frames per second quality mode, as you can see right here, to high frame rate. Man, let's just get into it and let you all see what's going on. Now this is really cool, by the way, that I have this overlay up. I've never tried this before. All right, but you can get an idea of, I think you get an idea of how much power, how much wattage and everything the GPU is using, the CPU and all that stuff. Man, it's pretty awesome, if I say so myself. All right, now here's Stadia. Let's just move around a little bit, let everything kick in. And we're going to Valka's hut. All right. Hey, for the people that watch this video, you know me, you know what's about to come up right now. So hold on, wait for it. Everything feels real console-like. Hold on one second. Let me close the Luna version real quick. Hold on one sec. Unitrix, what's going on, man? Stop by just in time, man. I'm about to kick this thing off. Same game running on 2 different cloud services, right? So hold on one sec. Get back into it. And of course now it's not showing the FPS counter, or I don't know what that's about. Maybe because I closed Luna out. Maybe that's what it was picking up, the Luna version. I told y'all, I do things that has never been seen before, or I try to at least. Really, I don't even try to. I just go out here and just do something that if I think of it, I do it. That's how I operate, right? So let's go up in here, see what we can, see what we have to do. And then we're going to play like maybe 10, 15 minutes on Stadia, and then we'll switch over to Luna, give Luna the same amount of time.
I need silence to hear
and so on and so forth. So let me get this. Well, I don't want to move this out of the way, the performance overlay right now, because I want you all to see how little CPU usage and GPU usage cloud gaming
for your hearing, I hearken.
requires.
Oh, ancient ones, great Odin.
The temperature is at 62 degrees Celsius right now,
for your gift of Seder.
which is low as hell.
She gives
Love it.
thanks and she is blessed.
Eivor, it has been some
13%
time.
GPU
What brings you so
utilization.
far to see me?
I have come for your advice on a private matter.
Come.
Is your mother well?
All right.
Her mind is a jumble. She speaks.
Now, I've never
to
seen this part.
spirits.
The cool thing is I can jump
I
from
fear her final winter has come.
Stadia to Luna and
But
pick up
she
right
has
where
me.
I leave off, I think.
Now,
And I think I could do
Let
the
us
same
speak
thing
to
over
your
on
needs.
PC, if I'm not mistaken,
I
through Ubisoft Plus,
have had a vision. A powerful vision.
Ubisoft Connect.
It may have been my battle lust, or a delirium caused by the cold, but
describe it for me.
after 17 years, I saw my father's axe again. And when I touched it,
And the
vision
game is
came on
great. I love the
fast.
game itself, you
There was
know.
a
And I
wolf
hate talking over these
howling
cutscenes and stuff.
fierce.
Hold on one sec, though.
then
Let
a
me make sure the
figure.
audio is good.
a gray beard in a cloak with a single eye. He bid me follow him.
The High One. He
Hang on one
calls to
sec.
you. Perhaps he means to speak with you, deliver a message. Only through Seder will
All
you see
right.
more
Game
clearly.
volume. Yeah, let me turn
Unravel
that down a
the threads
little
that
bit.
sit tangled upon your
Here we
mind.
go.
This will not take
Now
long.
we're set. Did I just lose my game audio? I think I just lost my game audio. Hold on.
What are you brewing?
Yeah, hold on
An
one
elixir
second.
to
I
loosen
told you
your
something
humor
might go
and
wrong.
unwind your thoughts. You
And it
will
might be a
enter
matter of
waking
me switching
sleep
sources on my AV
and
receiver.
journey to the world
And
of dreams.
hold up.
It may confuse or disorient you, but you
And
must
switching
take
over
note
to
of all you see.
another source through Streamlabs OBS. I
Drink.
think it just automatically switches for some reason. Let's see if I'm. What was I
If
on?
you seek true understanding.
So, I hope this is no. I hope no loud noises or anything like that happens. May have to run like a test. See, the thing is, I can't hear audio right now, and that's what the issue is. Hold on. Try something real quick. What happens? I mean, as long as we have picture, we can get through it. But I do want to try to fix this so I can hear the game, man. One of the critical parts of the game. And you all, I'm sure you can't hear audio either. Hold up. Oh, what's good? That's a part of playing on desktop sometimes. Has nothing to do with the services or whatever. Let's go back to it though. Man. All right. Try to troubleshoot real quick. If I can't fix the sound, I'll play for a little bit and then I'll end up shutting this one down or whatever. I have no idea why this happens, y'all. Some kind of conflict. It's like the audio is switching over to another source. And not sure why it's doing that. So if anybody knows, let me know. Let's see. Run a scan. It's happened before, so it's not like I'm surprised by what I'm seeing right now. Definitely happened before. It's mainly when I'm switching sources or something like that. Oh, I did not hear it. I clicked yes by accident. Run a scan real quick. All right. So, as you can see, it's hung up right now. The sound is hung up. All right. Is it back? Looks like it's back. Well, let's go. All right. Let's see what we have real quick. Actually, I don't even care. We just want to play, showcase a little bit of gameplay, and then we're going to switch over to Luna. We're going to try to get out of this one with no major issue. And I still cannot hear sound myself.
Sigurd.
Sigurd. I don't understand. I can't hear sound in my headset right now. I don't know if you all can or not. It looks like sound was playing though. It wouldn't be any kind of like video issue, right? It would be sound. So sound is playing through. Hold on. Okay, wait. So my AV receiver. I'm sorry. I switched sources, man. I have like so many things going on. Hold up. Still don't hear it. Whatever. As long as you all can hear sound, we're gonna keep on moving. All right. So this is the Stadia version right here.
What is this?
For me, it feels really good. There's a little bit of a hiccup, but that could be anything. That could be my internet or whatever. So if you all see that slight hiccup, not sure what that is. But we're gonna keep on moving. We're gonna follow him. You know what? I think this would be a good time to switch up. Let's see if that fixes my sound, because I need to be able to hear, right? I have to be able to hear a game of this magnitude right here. I have to be able to hear the audio. So hold on. Let's see. Ninja Guy, what's going on, man? Hey, it's good to have, and again, so if the audio is fixed on Luna, which I don't anticipate it will be, that'd be cool. You know, it just, again, like if something's going on with Stadia, which is rare, I can hop over on Luna, pick up where I left off, no install or anything like that. I mean, you do have to, on GeForce Now, one thing about GeForce Now, we'll say, and I know GeForce Now is not a part of the stream, but I have to mention that I don't want to install my games. When I'm in the cloud, that's one of my pet peeves right there. I can't lie. Patches and all that stuff that I have to download. Yeah. I don't know how I feel about those. But what I do know is that I could just jump into Stadia, no problem. Now, Luna, as you can see, you have to go through this initialization or whatever. And then, and remember, guys, this is on the fly. I don't plan this stuff. I don't know what's gonna happen. All I try to do is jump from one game to the next. And this is what you have to deal with. This is why I always say it's gonna be a real-time depiction of what you might experience when you're on these different services. So I don't have to worry about this with Stadia. don't. But at the same time, there's some perks on the Luna side, you know? And I'll showcase some of those when I hop in the game. Yeah, Ninja Guy said, wow, that looks amazing. 60 FPS, man, makes it so much better. Oh, it's so smooth, bro. And then I had my desktop set, you know me, I had my desktop set to 120 hertz because it adds to the, it takes away a lot of the latency. Whatever latency you might have is gonna remove a lot of that. Now listen to what I'm saying, Ninja Guy, you all, right? If you have latency on Stadia when you're playing on your desktop PC, if you have 120 hertz or higher display, set it to those higher refresh rates because I'm telling you, it removes latency. It reduces latency even further. So if you're having a phenomenal experience, whatever's above phenomenal, that's what you're gonna have when you switch to those settings. I'm telling you. I just need more people to try it out and get back to me because I feel like I'm having the best experience. I'm having a better experience than everybody else in the world. That's how I feel right now, man. When I play on my desktop, it feels real native PC-like. Now, of course, the different, you know, the graphics and stuff are not the same. It's not even close when it comes to PC ray tracing and ultra settings and all that stuff, man. It's not even close. Department. You know, one day, cloud gaming to get there. It's not right now. That day is not yet. It has not yet come. Just got to keep it real. Guys, let me know. Hey, Kill, can you hear any audio, man? And you come in here talking about, man, let's go. You don't even know what's going on. Don't even have a clue. You're probably thinking I'm streaming PUBG or something. But yo, can y'all hear? Can you hear the game audio? That's all I need to know right now. Said Ninja Guy said that's how I felt with the Mortal Phoenix. All right. So now. This is Luna. We're gonna go into the settings though real quick, let y'all see what I have set up. And then we're gonna jump into some gameplay. We'll switch back to Stadia. Audio issue is gonna drive me crazy. Didn't anticipate it. I would have rather like something happen in the frame rate department or anything like that. Audio, if I can't hear the game, that's like really 95% of the experience. I gotta be able to hear it. And it's taking a long time. This is how long, real time, how long it took when I switched from Stadia to Luna to get into the same game, man. A long time. A long time if you only have like 10 minutes though, you know? All right, so I'm gonna let you see the options real quick. And I had an FPS, I had the actual FPS up here earlier and then it disappeared. Not sure what that's about. But anyway, so we're gonna go ahead and remove that. And we're gonna put this thing on 90 FPS. Here's one of the advantages, right, y'all? 90 FPS at 1080p. But what I want to try, I really want to try to go to 1440p, but I don't really want it to reset anything. I don't know how long that's gonna take. So I'm gonna leave it like this. 90 FPS. Not sure if I'm gonna get any of that because it's locked at 60 or whatever the case is. But we're gonna turn on VSync and then resolution scaling is at 100. All right, so Luna shouldn't have a problem running this right now. Go ahead and do that. Gotta let you all see what the graphics are on. Ultra high, that is not what I want. And see, I saved this before I went live, right? I put it on high. Put it on high settings, and I don't know, I guess every time Luna restarts, I think it just it resets the settings or whatever. Ultra high, I'm not sure. But let's try to apply it and see what happens. Restart the game. Now, one thing I noticed about the Stadia version is when you switch from performance to quality, you don't have to restart the game. I mean, it restarts, but it's almost like less than 10 seconds, I think, right? Let's go ahead and do this right here real quick. And again, it's not a knock right now. It's not a knock on oh, you can hear the game volume. Good. So the stream won't be jacked up at least. But yeah, it's not a knock on Luna or anything. It's something that they might have to look into. You know, they might have to try to figure out you know, how to make that process a little bit less lengthy. So get back into it. So remember, if you change your settings, and this is just Ubisoft games. Same thing happens on PC with certain Ubisoft games, you know, so it's not really a Luna thing. But having to wait to get into the game and all that stuff, that was a Luna thing right there. All right. Wish I could skip that, but I can't. Ninja guy said, geez, Luna takes a while to launch. And it's not like that in all games. It's not like that in all games. But I have had, I think it's improved though, because I've had like 30-minute hangups at times. And I'm not sure why that happens or whatever. I have live streams where the game never loaded up for some reason after I tried to change the settings. And again, I don't know what's causing that, but it maybe if anybody from Luna ever checked this out or whatever, you know, they could, you know, try to fix that issue, because it could be a pain. You know, all I could do is tell the truth about both. If there's something I see in Stadia that's not up to par, I'm gonna definitely call that out. Like the fact that Stadia just got the 60 FPS update, which is huge, by the way. But before this, Stadia, I wouldn't even play this game on Stadia. You all know me. If you know me, you know me, right? Because the game was only at 30 FPS, I couldn't play that. I couldn't play it. I just, you know, me, I can't do it for a few reasons, right? But let's go ahead and jump in. Let's see if these settings are now saved to. All right, so now they're on high. Okay, let's jump in. Try to see. Nope. No FPS. Same utilization and all that stuff. Same GPU temps. All that, you know. GPU power, 156 watts though. Man, I feel like that's a lot of power to be playing in the cloud. But I will say the hardware acceleration is on, so the 3080 is being used. That's for sure. Now I could tell you, listen, y'all. This feels good as hell. At 90 FPS, like, it feels really, really good. I haven't changed any sensitivity. Let me make sure there's no sensitivity changes or anything like that. I got to be sure though, because man, this feels good. Now Stadia felt super responsive, right? But this might feel a little bit more responsive than what I played on Stadia. But again, I could be bugging. Let's see. Controller. As you can see, I haven't changed anything. I don't know if aim assist is on or anything like that, but I haven't really touched. Look, 5 and 5. I haven't touched anything, man. It just feels good. It feels good right now. So go ahead and jump back in. Like I said, it put me in the same location I was on Stadia, a little bit behind, but I'll take that though. Especially since I don't have to worry about installing the game.
I need silence to hear the songs of nature.
Hey. There's this weird, on the left side of his face, there's this weird glowing like effect. And I thought it was just a Stadia thing, but I see it on Luna as well. And that's why it's another reason it's good to do these showcases is that, you know, you might see like a similar, if that's considered an issue, the fact that it's right there on the left side of his face, that little glow, yeah, it's present on both. So that makes me feel a little bit better. I know it's not a Stadia problem.
I have come for your advice.
All right, so at 1080p,
Come.
it looks clean.
Is your mother well?
I don't know.
Her mind is a jumble.
Let me pay attention real quick, because I think Stadia, I don't know if it's 1080p 60 or Stadia's 1440p 60 or something. I have no idea. I just know that it looks good.
Speak to your needs.
I have had a vision.
All right.
A powerful vision. It may have been my battle lust or a delirium caused by the cold.
Yeah, this is kind of like jumping in the lab or whatever.
After
Real
17
time,
years,
discovering
I saw
something
my
new.
father's axe again. And when I touched it,
All right, we're gonna skip through this right here.
Only through this will not take.
what are you brewing?
An elixir to loosen your. It may drink if you seek.
What? What? Spoiler alert. Now, but this is as far as I've gotten though, guys. You know, so if you see anything that you consider a spoiler or whatever, you might have to just turn your head. I did, but the game has been out long enough now that everybody should probably know how the game ends. I have no idea. What I see on the screen right now is what I know. Now, the FPS, this is not 60. This is not 60 FPS. I can tell by looking at those candles on the wall, right? There might be a slight dip, and I wish I had my my performance overlay up there so I can see exactly what's going on with the FPS. But yeah, so at this setting right here, at high settings, maybe I might have to put it on medium or whatever. I mean, it's playable. I can play like this. If I had to play like this, I could. But looking at those candles on the wall, I had to do the same thing on Stadia, but turning the camera just shows me that it's probably dipping between 55 and 60, you know, is what I think. Because a solid 60 FPS that's locked, you don't see any of that. Everything is just smooth when you turn the camera, right? Now, it looks smooth. It should look smooth to you guys, right? Let me see. Hold on. Yeah, it just doesn't look like a lock 60 right now. All right, so we're gonna cross this water. We're gonna go back to Stadia, and then we're gonna play a little bit more of that. Oh, it looks good. It looks acceptable, but there's nothing to write home about for me visually. So, you know, I really would like for that day to come when Luna goes up to 1440p streaming, or at least, you know, something like 4K. That'll make me happy. Might not be for everybody. Nobody, you know, a lot of people may not care, but I do. Let me switch back over real quick. Go back over to Stadia Land and see what happens. Stadia Red, what's going on, man? What's the deal, bro? Just out here enjoying the game on both Luna and Stadia, but, you know, of course, I can't hear any audio, but I'm glad you all can. Now, let's exit out of Luna. And you can't run these games at the same time because obviously Ubisoft, they're just not going to allow that. So what I'm going to have to do is exit out here, then hop over to Stadia. Right? I think everything ran. It was pretty good. Pretty good. So now we should be able to switch back over here. Refresh, because I didn't have control of my controller. It should kick me right back in. This time with controller support. There we go. Now it's going to be interesting to see where they I don't know where they're going to put me. Let's find out. Cross the water on Luna. It might put me at the last checkpoint, which is right by the hut. I'm just curious. I can't wait to just jump back in to see how much better the Stadia version, if it looks better than it did on Luna at 1080p. Then I want to see how it really felt. because the Luna version felt really good though. At that 90 frames per second setting, I don't know, it felt really responsive and stuff. But so does Stadia right now. All right, so Stadia definitely looks way cleaner, a lot better, noticeably better, y'all, at this 4K setting, and it feels perfect. It feels perfect, y'all. It looks clean as hell, as you all can see, right? Hold on. And the 4K stream is gonna make everything look good, but y'all, come on, man. Come on, y'all. For you Stadia gamers out here, this right here is what you really, this is what you write home about right here. This is what you show your friends and coworkers at work. When they don't have a console in the office or whatever, you just put on Stadia and say, hey man, you want to play some Assassin's Creed? Assassin's Creed, C-R-E-E-G. They're like, sure man, what is this on, Xbox? Nah man, this is Stadia. What? Stadia, what's that? Yeah, Google. See, Google did this cloud streaming platform. See, you see how easy it is to advertise this, man, because the performance is so damn good? Now, I don't really want to shoot an animal right now. I don't want to do that. Right? I don't want to do it. But, y'all, hold on. Let's just run up the screen. This feels so damn... Yo. Hey, shout out to all of those like Jim and Sonny and everybody who tried this before I hopped on here. You know, I watched their videos and they said that it was smooth, buttery. And I was like, wait a minute, whoa. When you say something's buttery, it has to be buttery, because if it's not, I have to DM you, you know? And I'm glad I don't have to DM Sonny and Jim and all of them, man. I trust their opinion, their advice. They say something, it's smooth. It's smooth. They say it's buttery, it's buttery. Let's go in here real quick, y'all. This is crazy right here. The difference is almost day and night. And I'm sorry, I know it's not a comparison video, but what you think you see on screen is what I see. And it's what I feel. This is why, Luna, please move on up. Move on up to 1440p, man. xCloud, T4s now, all of them. I need them to get on up here to 4K streaming. This is all it's about. Even if the game is not native 4K. 4K is on, man. I don't know now. I don't know how Google got this done, y'all. I don't know how they did it. I just know it makes the games look this much cleaner. Look at this.
I give you thanks for your
Come on.
gift of savor.
Let's go ahead and skip though. We just saw this on Luna, so we want to go ahead and skip past this.
What are you brewing?
See what the chat is saying real quick, man. We got Chris in the building.
And unwind your thoughts.
Project, I like how you put the
will enter
8K.
a waking
See, I got Chris comes up with this stuff that I have to patent, or he needs to patent it because I will steal it, man. But I will give him credit for it. That's the thing. I don't just steal your stuff. I give you credit for it live on stream. That I will do. Ask Rev. He knows.
Drink.
Rev says, look good to me. No, Rev. This is where we disagree. This looks exceptionally well. This. Yo. Hey, yo. Hey, yo. Looks good, man. Like, exceptionally well. I can't even lie, man. Like, see that right there is just a... I don't know, y'all. I'm trying not to make it a comparison. I really don't like to do comparison videos. And I figured out why I don't have sound. Hold on. Hold on 1 second. This is going to be funny as hell. Hold on. If that's the case. Yo, so my chair, I'm in my gamer chair, right? I rolled over the cord. I have like this connector to reach my AV receiver. So I have my headset plugged into the AV receiver for better audio, right? I rolled over the cord and it separated. That's why I didn't have sound, man. Crazy. Funny and it's crazy, all right? But here we go, though, y'all. Like this. Let's go out here and do something real quick while I have a little bit more Stadia time. And then I'll highlight this chat a little bit more, and then I'll go over to Luna again. Man, listen here. Now, hold up. Wait, I said I was going to look at those candles, didn't I? Now, here's the difference between a Lock 60 right here, looking at that flame, y'all. Let me teach y'all how to look for lock 60 versus lock 30 or unlock 30 and all that, right? You see that? You see the flame? Now the stream is at 60 FPS at 4K, right? When I look on, everything in this background is not blurry. It's not blurry at all. You don't see any blur. You see this? Low cinematic pan, fast, doesn't matter, right? There's no blur. That's how you look for 60 FPS, y'all. It's that simple, man. So when I get out here and I'm like, yo, that's 30, can't do it. Can't do it because it's blurry on my screen, man. I can't play that. It gives you a headache after 5 minutes or less. So that's why we want our games at 60 FPS. That's all. That's all. For the people that care, you know what I'm talking about. All right, here we go. Let's see. Smooth, not perfect in there, but smooth. But outside at that torch, that was phenomenal. That was buttery right there. All right, so we're gonna run up here and let me see. Chris said, "Nah, man, it's not feeling, cause that's who you are, Mr. 8K, man."
When did you arrive?
Hey, bro, I just try to drop these videos so I can be ahead of the curve. When people start getting their 8K TVs, I already have a few videos out there, y'all. Check them out. That's what it's all about. And at the same time, though, it makes when you watch the videos at a higher bit rate, even if you watch them at 1080p, they're gonna look better than a bit rate that's at less than what, 20 megabits per second or whatever, or you know. So right now, if I do my direct recording, my bit rate is at 100 megabits per second when I do it through NVIDIA Shadowplay. But streaming right now is it's fluctuating between 40 and 80 megabits per second. That's what you're seeing right now. Let me see. That would be a good time to show y'all. You know, because I like to show everything, man. I couldn't show this earlier. Shout out to, oh, I know you guys are ready for this right here. I know you are. X Defiant. Can't wait whenever it drops. I'm ready for it. But now's the time to do this right here, 4K desktop. So when I make my 8K videos, this right here is what I mean. 8K desktop setting. There it is, 7680 by 4320. You could thank Chris for that one. Should I switch to that? Nah, not right now. Not right now. I'm tempted to, but not right now. And then we go here, hardware acceleration. As you can see, the GPU was being used. You know what I mean? Almost 200 watts hardware acceleration. So that GPU is helping. It's helping Stadia, it's helping Luna, helping xCloud, helping everything. PS, definitely PlayStation Now. You know, PlayStation Now gives you a message that even says that the GPU is helping with the experience, right? Variable refresh rate is on. That means when the frames fluctuate, you know, it helps reduce screen tearing and things like that. That's all. Since I'm playing on my desktop, that's active. All right, here we go. Get back into it. Man, I tell you what though, we're gonna go up here. We're gonna go a little bit further than we did on Luna, and then we'll go back to Luna, and then we'll call it a day. But this, hey y'all, look at the snow. Let me just walk sideways right now. Hold on, sideways. The mountain and everything. Everything is just dope, man. This looks like a, I don't even know how to say it. It just looks that much cleaner. So for the people that don't understand 4K, hey man,
Brother!
I don't know.
What is this?
This is why I want 4K. I want 60. I want both of them together.
All fates are fixed. Sing it!
All right. See what you all were talking about. Rev said I was talking about on Stadia. Yeah, of course. I already knew it. I knew what you were talking about. I knew what you were talking about. And nah, man, it's not. Oh, okay, I already read. He said I haven't played the game on Luna or Stadia yet. Can't wait to jump on Rev. You're gonna love it, man. Ron Slusher with the yo. What's going on, man? Hey, y'all. This is what it's all about. This is what I get excited for right here, man. Oh, damn. Woo. All right. So that'll be a perfect time to switch over to Luna again. Let's do that real quick.
Steady, Eivor. It is Valka. I am here.
All right.
Gods,
now, hopefully it doesn't take as long as it did last time. Amazon Luna right here, y'all.
Tell me everything.
Couch. Ooh, they have couch.
I was
couch
on a mountain
co-op.
in a violent
Luna couch,
blizzard,
I mean.
climbing toward the summit.
All right.
Following a wolf.
Okay, I haven't really seen that since they announced it, though. That's pretty dope. Settings. Audio, video quality. See, this is what they need right here. You can already see, people. It is there. It's right in front of our faces. This is why I said to people, I said, Luna is already ready, y'all. The 4K is already ready. They just have to finalize some things, get everything going so that the streams won't be janky or whatever, and they can roll this thing out coming soon. Now, Luna's been out for how long now, y'all? I gotta see this, you know. I really want to see it. That's all I'm saying. I really want to see this because that's gonna turn the tide. It's gonna make the it's not competition really, because really Stadia and Luna, like, they play nice ball. You know, Stadia plays nice ball with everybody. GeForce Now, xCloud. Well, I haven't really seen them shouting out xCloud like that on Twitter, but GeForce Now, Luna for sure, y'all. But there it is right there, man. This right here, 10 gigabits per hour, you know, gigabytes or whatever. And then 720p for you all who want to, you know, you don't mind using on your mobile device or whatever. You want to save some gigs, you can do that. Surround sound up to 7.1. That is not being offered on Stadia right now. I could select that if I wanted to. That's pretty dope, right? Pretty dope. All right, but for now, we're going to jump back into this game. How about that? Jump back into this game. That's what it's really about. Boom. Being able to just say, hey, hell with patches, hell with updates. As you can see, Luna, you don't have to worry about that. Stadia, you never have to worry about. This is why you jump on either one or both. I have a subscription to both. I have a GeForce Now subscription as well. xCloud, Game Pass subscription as well. I can jump on all of them and just have like a celebration if I wanted to. But that's for another day. Bibbidi Bop is in the house though. I see that. I haven't played this game, the game on Luna or Stadia yet. Oh, that was you, Bibbidi. I said that. Damn, Rev. I thought that was Rev for a minute. Lugo Tiburon is in the house, man. Windstar, Kenry B is up in here. Shake Capo. The main question is, my brother, can it help Stadia run Far Cry 6 at 60 FPS? Ooh-wee. I tell you what, I don't think this stream or anything right now could help, but I know who could help. That's Ubisoft. But Ubisoft, the people don't want to wait a year. The people don't want to wait a whole year like they did to get this patch right here, man. Now, it was the way it feels, Shake. Hey, it feels like it was worth waiting a year for. I'll tell you that much, bro. But I get your point, though. I get your point. But see, that's why I have a PC and all that. You know, I can't be up here complaining about Stadia or Luna or whatever. You know, I go out there and I just say, hey, Far Cry 6, I'm going to play that one on the PC. Stadia, I'm going to play Assassin's Creed Valhalla. I'm going to beat that over here. You know what I mean? And that's just how it's going to be for me. That's the type of gamer I'm going to be. Now, Stadia turns up one day and says, hey, Storm, we got you covered, man. We're going to go ahead and release every damn thing at 4K 60, 4K 120, 8K 60, whatever. Then they're going to get all my money, man. All of it. All right. So here we are. Controller is detected. Same controller. One desktop PC. That's the beautiful part about it. Now let's see how long this launch takes, because it didn't take that long at all on Stadia. You know what I mean? I think less than a minute, and I was probably already in game. And I did go from Luna back to Stadia to keep it fair, you know. Now I'm coming from Stadia over to Luna. and it's checking for add-ons. Yeah, so that's that, man. But I'm glad y'all, got to, I do these things. Normally I'll do this unlisted or whatever. I won't even list the stream, and then I'll just unlock the stream and, put it out there for everybody to check out. But it is fun when you guys stop through, though, man. It is. Either way. So if nobody was in here watching, I'll still be having a good ass time because this is what I love to do, man. I love to do this, right? All right. So for you all that just came in, I got to show you the options again. See how they reset? Y'all see what I'm talking about? You see what I'm talking about? Now that, not just me bugging. I knew I wasn't bugging. As y'all can see the specs right down here, Intel Xeon CPU, all right, 2.5 gigahertz. This is all data center type stuff. NVIDIA Tesla T4. I've also seen something running with the T10. I think GeForce Now runs on the T10. And I can't remember, this is a more powerful version, more updated version of the Tesla. You would think the T10 is, but I don't know. Could be wrong. All right, NVIDIA display, Windows Server, data center 2000s, whatever that. Y'all know. I'm not even gonna act like I know. Are they saying it is the 2016 data center edition? All right, hey, here's what it is. One thing we just found out about Stadia is that it could be running on, we know it's running on custom AMD hardware, but could it be running on the V340 that we recently discussed on SSC podcast, SML, even Stadia Revolution gaming podcast, or the Revolutionary Storm? I said the Stadia Revolution. See, I give it all to Rev. I'm an unselfish dude, man. I'm just there for the ride. So yeah, all of this stuff is interesting, man, but I really don't want to do this every single time, y'all. Let's go down to medium this time. See how that looks. But what we want to do this time, guys, is we want to go, let's go to screen first. And no, I don't want to do that. I want to go to screen. And this 90 frames per second, that's going to come in handy. That's almost 100 FPS, man. It's almost 100 FPS native in game. Now, this is what I want to do, though, this time. I'm going to go 1440p. Matter of fact, I'm going 4K. But I'm going low settings, yo. And I wonder if it'll save that. I can tell you right now, you set it to 4K, it does make a difference. It does take a penalty hit or whatever. It taxes the GPU. That I could say. So let's go 4K low. Restart the game. Just for the hell of it. Remember, this is a showcase, not a comparison. J Capo said, you seen the next gen consoles and PC get HD texture pack too? It's like an extra 25 gigs. Yo, Series X, PS5, and PC, man, they're doing big things. But see, I guess you got to pay that big money to get those big things, you know? So that's the trade-off right there, man. But I do need to check that out because you know me. I am on Series X. I am on PC as well. And I can't wait for that Battlefield. I got that Battlefield 2042 installed already. Ready for that to drop. Ready for that to go live. No early access or whatever. I don't know if I'm going to get early access with EA Play Pro, but I know I'm going to have the game days before everybody else, though. I do know that much. But either way, I have it installed, ready to go, man. I'm ready to go out there, test it out, shoot things, see how smooth it is. And I will say that on see, this is my channel now. I can say this, y'all. It's not speculation. Watch it come to light. See, now I'm not on MM2K or Rev's channel. I'm saying this right here live for y'all. Let me see how many people. 13 people up in here. Battlefield 2042, surprise announcement coming to Google Stadia. I'm saying it on my channel. If I'm wrong, it won't be the first time. But what if I'm right? November 19th is too coincidental to me. If you all don't know what that is, that's the day. That's Stadia's birthday. Now, before we rock out, let me hit this button real quick, man. Shout out to Google Stadia. Shout out to Amazon Luna. Shout out to everybody, man. Ashes to Ashes is out there doing 72-hour streams and stuff, man. I stopped through there. See, I don't hate Luna, y'all. I don't hate xCloud. I don't hate GeForce Now. But I tell you what I do. I love me some Stadia, man, because of that crispy, that smooth, fluid gameplay that we know Stadia is capable of. You know? It's that 4K that makes everything just so much crispier on my 82-inch Samsung Q800T. 8K display. I had to say it since Chris started it. All right, right now, y'all, the settings should be locked. 90 FPS, boom. Low settings is right where I want it. Right where I want it. All right, 4K. Now, let me see something. I want to see one thing real quick. I know it's not going to affect my... All right, let's go to the actual Luna GPU. The hell was that at? Tesla. So it's not even using... Not using that many, that much RAM, VRAM or whatever. Anyway, let's jump back in, y'all. Want to make sure we get a Stadians what they want after this. This right here is for the Lunites, you know, Lunites and the Stadians get together and it's a party. We got Jeremy Holla, 4K 60 or bust. Oh man, I didn't say it, Jeremy. I didn't say it. I didn't even. Hey, I agree with you 100%, but I didn't say it though. Jeremy said it, y'all. All right, now this is 4K low. All right, something going on with the textures right now. All right, definitely something going on with the textures, and this is 4K low. Now, if you look at the frames, if you look at the blurriness and all that, you know that this is taxing the GPU. But look at the horses, and this is why I get sick. Try to pay attention to this, y'all. Look at the cottage or whatever. You see that? You can't make out a damn thing, and that's not Luna's fault. You know what I mean? That's what 4K can do if you're not ready. You know? Woo! See that right there, mates? Where's my barf bag at? Sorry, man. Sorry, y'all. This, I don't care what game on any Xbox has made me do this before. PlayStation, when I was playing, especially when I was playing what's the Android game with the androids, Detroit Become Human. I have definitely felt this way in a lot of different games on a lot of platforms, right? But this is why I can't do 30 FPS. This right here is why Jeremy Holla can't do 30 FPS, man. This is why MM2K can't do no 30. We got to have that 6. We have to have 60, man. It's 2021. I don't want to be talking on nobody's podcast about no 30 FPS. That's all. I know I'm going to get myself in trouble, but I got to keep it real. I don't want to be talking. See these textures right here. Now, low textures, that's why they're low textures. I understand that, y'all. But I wanted to see if it can at least handle 4K low, that setting. Anyway, that's not the case. So it's time to switch back over. I do want to switch back over. And when I come back to Luna, it's going to reset everything anyway, right? Let's go ahead and do this right here. Gonna exit out of that. Then when we come back in for the last and final time, we'll go ahead and put it back on high settings or something like that, or medium or whatever. So skip feedback for now, because that was on me. That's not on Luna. We're gonna hop back over here. Get back into it on Stadia, y'all. And this might be the last round, man. I tell you what though. Hold on. Let's go ahead and refresh this. May have to exit out and come back in. I'm not sure. Now you see how, okay, are they gonna let, yeah, they let me in this time. Now you see how easy that was when you come back to Stadia? Super duper easy. Jump right back into the damn game. You jump right back into the game in under probably 30 seconds. Let's hit this button real quick. Let's see how long it takes. All right. Probably not long at all. All right. 1030 Media Group is in the building, man. That's Mr. 1030. Next We Go Hard is up in here, man. You guys are sneaking up in the house, man. I can't even keep up with y'all right now. 1030 said, heard what you said about Battlefield on Stadia birthday. Hey, listen, man. I just try to connect those dots. Now, you haven't heard from Stormstradamus in a long time, y'all. You haven't heard from me really since Cyberpunk, since I called that dropping day and date. You know what I mean? Well, I'm back at it again. And I'm saying that Battlefield surprise announcement, 6th EA game, unthought of, unpredicted. It's going to happen. It's going to happen. You know, that's just how I feel, man. I didn't think 2K was really going to come. There's still a possibility that they might throw it out there later in the season when nobody really cares to play it at that time. You know, but look at this right here, man. Hold up. You're already back up in here. High frame rate mode right there. Now the quality mode, we might as well do that. Restart. Now watch this. Watch when I restart. Now watch how quick this is, y'all. Pay attention to Google Stadia. It's unlike anything you ever seen. It's unlike anything you've ever seen. I don't know how they do it. I just need to talk to somebody, Maj Bakar. I need to talk to somebody from Stadia about how they do these things, man. Now, let's see how long the restart process is gonna take, you know, while I'm up here running my mouth. If it's under 30 seconds, look at this, man. Let me shut the hell up. Google Stadia just finds a way to show off, man. That's what they're good. They're good for that. Go ahead and continue. They're good for that, man. I'm like 30 seconds. They hit me in 2 seconds. Hold up. Hold on 1 second. Let me drink some water off that one. Hold on. I try to turn my back on Stadia. It won't let me. You know what I'm saying? I criticize them for all these 30 FPS games that I'm seeing that I know should be at 60 FPS. All right, now this right here is quality mode. Let's see. How bad is it? All right. So it's not as bad as Luna on those settings at 4K. That's for damn sure. Yeah, I can rock with this right here. No, I'm not gonna go back in there and go to that same cutscene again. Let's go out here in the wilderness. I can actually rock like this right here. And this right here, you all, let me show you one more time. This is the secret right here to making a 30 FPS game feel like 60 and higher. It's just right here. Right here, y'all. This is it. 23.9, boo. 24, boo. 25, boo. 29, nah, we don't want that. 30, nope. 50, we could work with 50. We can work with 50 frames per second, 50 hertz or whatever. Now the hertz, to me, just means that fluidity is gonna be there, y'all. It's taking away latency, even on desktop PC, even on your cell phone. It's gonna remove latency, y'all. These settings right here. The higher you go, the better your experience. 59.94, that'll work. 60, that's the bare minimum in 2021 for me, y'all. Let's keep on going. 100 hertz, yes sir, yes sir. Luna might be able to get close to that. You know what I'm saying? Luna has potential. That's why I always say Luna has great potential, man. 119.880, that's cute, real cute. This here. Now imagine if you guys could go 144, 165, 190, 240, 360. Imagine if you could go that high and you're playing with an RTX 3080 or whatever, GTX 1660, whatever the case is, whatever your GPU is, AMD. Hey, look, y'all. It makes a difference even in 30 FPS games. Now I know y'all can see that blur from that torch right there, right? You can see it get blurry. That's 30 FPS. That's all. You know what I mean? But I could play this and not throw up. I could. Because of that 120 hertz desktop setting and the game being better optimized. For some reason, it's feeling like it's 60 right now. Oh, man. Oh, gosh. All I try to do is help people discover great things, man. When you're playing in the cloud, it could be like you're playing on your console or your PC. What is this? What the hell is this? Never seen one of these before. Hold on. Oh, I already broke it. All right. Nice. Never seen one of those. I haven't put that much time into the game because I was waiting for this to happen. I was waiting for this day, y'all, on Stadia. I do have the game on PC, but I just always wanted to play it on Stadia. That's all. Stadia hasn't been out long enough to have the vast catalog of games, the vast library. Look at that. Look at that view right there, y'all. That's a nice ass view right there. Draw distance for days. You know what I'm saying? Look out there. Look out there in the draw distance. Yo. I can see the flame over there. Let me see. Let me make it where it's right by my nose. Look at that. Y'all see the flames out there over my left shoulder? By my nose or whatever? That's details, man. That's that 4K. That's the 4K details. But now imagine if one day Stadia said, I'm gonna give you 4K 60. We're gonna turn up, man. Ubisoft and all them. Hey, yeah, we're gonna give y'all ultra textures now in the cloud. High to ultra. That's when I'm done with PC and consoles right there. I shout out to PC though. Nothing's topping PC right now. You know what I mean? But straight up. You know what? Let me run down here real quick, y'all. Cause I can play like this, man. This right here might be a first. Hold up. I done forgot about the chat. Sorry, chat. I forgot about y'all for a minute. Hold on, man. This right here is 4K. I'm playing Assassin's Creed Valhalla at 4K. And I know it's Valhalla. Or Valhalla. However you say it, it's cool with me. All right. Let's see. Now, remember, I can't get out here and do this all the time. It has to be a special circumstance like 120 hertz desktop setting. You know? And people were asking me if I thought it was placebo effect. Man, I'm like, yo, come on, man. I know what's placebo and what's not. All right, let's get on this horse and see what I can do. Hold on. 60 F. Oh, look. See, I almost lied. That's how smooth it looks, right? I almost lied and said 4K 60. You know what I mean? Let's follow the road and turn around like this right here. Let's see that. Let's pan that camera real quick and see if I get sick. See, it's not that bad, y'all. It's not that bad at the quality mode. Well, let me make sure. Hold on, y'all. Let me make sure this is quality real quick. I think I might have made a mistake. What? Yo. Graphic. Hold on. High frame rate. Graphic. Quality. It was definitely on quality, y'all. Wow. Pretty impressive, man. Pretty impressive. Now, when I look out there, of course, everything is a little blurry, y'all. But let's go back to high frame rate. Of course, it's a little blurry, but I could actually play that way if I wanted to. Now, I am starting to sweat, so that's letting me know that something is wrong. I am sweating, though, a little bit. And normally that's what happens. See, and for the people out there that know what I'm talking about, back me up. You know what I'm saying? You feel a little queasy. You start to sweat. Your eyes start to tear a little bit. That's 30 FPS, man. I'm allergic to it. Chariot Man Gaming is in the house. Let me go through this chat real quick, man. I got to get my peoples. 1030 said Battlefield beta begins tomorrow. Stadia's 2's this week on Stadia was delayed until tomorrow. They all what? God damn it. Hey man, let me tell y'all something. You could be a conspiracy theorist or whoever you want to be. You could come up in here. Everybody's welcome, man. I don't care what you do. Xbots, ponies, Pegasus, Nintendo drones, whatever you are, man. Stadians, you know what I mean? Everybody's welcome up in here. 1030 Media Group, stop playing with me, man. Cause see, that's how I line up my ducks right there. Now I don't know. I don't know if that's going to be the case, but it would be enough time for them to go ahead and allow people to get their mind right to get the game on Stadia. They are they are releasing more Premier Editions right now when you buy a game for $60 damn. Now, why would they be doing that, man? Now, I see now 1030 got me thinking how Stadia might be thinking, how Stadia should be thinking. You know, my job is not to tell Stadia what the hell to do. They're a multi-billion-dollar company. But woo! You get all these Premier Editions out there in people's hands. You put Stadia on more devices, TVs and phones and everything that people can get their hands on. Hundreds of millions of endpoints, hundreds of millions of devices, right? And then you start saying things like Battlefield 2042 coming to Google Stadia on November 19th. Damn! All right. I think I'm done with the gameplay for right now. I don't want to go back to Luna just. I don't want to do that yet. We will do more of these. Maybe I throw GeForce Now in there or something. Hold on 1 second, y'all. Hold up. Let me get out of here because I want to go to the chat now. That there was an excellent. That was an excellent. I can't even lie. How can I fake? How can I fake? You know what I'm saying? Put this right here. Shout out to Ubisoft, man. We're gonna put this up for a little bit as I get this chat, y'all. Real quick. 1030 says they already hit us with enough today. Why hold off the blog? Gotta be something. Ubisoft. Stadia. Let me run a speed test real quick, y'all, while we wait. Stadia. Ubisoft. Let's see what kind of connection I was running on. That's always important. Hold on, Stadia speed. There it is. Stadia speed test. All right. You want to run these right here, people. You want to run these like every week, at least once or twice a week, to make sure that you know that your connection is firing on all cylinders, right? Now I'm predicting between 190 and 400 megabits per second. If it's lower than 190, something's off. If it's higher than 400, that's exceptional. Like, okay, so right in between or whatever, right? So I pay for a gigabit up and down. No, I do. You don't need all that speed though. You don't need all that speed. You could probably get away with 50 megabits per second for a nice 4K experience. You know what I mean? That's while other people are streaming or playing other games or whatever. You might be able to get away with 50. But man, I want to be able to download things, play Stadia, play Luna at the same time, do all that stuff, right? I want to do all that stuff at the same time that I stream to you all at 4K. And then I watch the chat. I watch your chat right now. See, it's so easy to see. I got a 55-inch display over here with my chat on it, right? And I can see that from like 10 feet away because I'm watching my stream and everything. Everything is just so clean in 4K, y'all. So with that being said, man, that's crazy stuff right there. 1030, man. Man. Even Kenry V agreed with it. Let me go for the bottom real quick. Jinx is in the house, man. We got Jinx up in the building, man. He says, I was just checking my desktop settings and I can only get up to 60 and I'm not laughing. But bro, imagine. So now you know what you might want to just try out. Like, see, the good thing about these stores are, y'all, they have return policies. Let me get off the screen real quick. Let me see something real quick. I might be able to find y'all a nice capture or something to look at. Let's see some captures. Project Storms, experiments. But yeah, man, if you do get a display that can do higher than 60, you're gonna feel the difference. Not like I may feel the difference. You're going to feel less latency because my mouse right now. Hold on, let me show y'all. I don't know if you'll be able to make it out on stream, but I'm gonna do it anyway because I like to go back and watch my stuff. So what I'm gonna do, trying for PC right there. I forgot I downloaded that. See, I forgot what the hell I'm doing that quick. All right, right click, boom. Right click the desktop. Go down here to advanced display settings. There it is. Now I'm gonna go to 23.9 hertz. Oh Lord, that feels horrible. That's trash, right? Now I don't know how many mice you all can see, how blurry it is on the screen, right? But I want to showcase this, right? So you could already see that it makes a difference in a negative way. In a negative way, it makes a big difference already. So if somebody's playing at 23.9, you're like, oh damn, man, PUBG feel like trash on Stadia. Oh man, this is trash. Stadia is trash, right? Or Luna, right? And then but say you go to 30. Say you go to 30 hertz, I mean. Okay? Go to 30, smoother, is acceptable by millions of people. You can already see. But look at that circle though, y'all. There's a lot of different mice, you know what I mean, floating around and stuff, right? So you can already see that from 23.9 to 30 hertz. See, I got to tell people because some people be saying I'm capping, man. They be thinking I'm lying. They think it's placebo, man. I'm out here telling my viewers the truth. People up here thinking I'm lying. But here it is though, 50 hertz. Playable, less latency. It feels light. The mouse cursor feels light on its feet, so to speak, right? Real smooth. I could play like that, right? Here we go. You go to 60. All right. 60 hertz, the gold standard for the day. You know what I mean? Something that millions of people like. TVs come at this refresh rate. Every TV today hits at least 60 hertz. Right? Real smooth. I know it's disappearing and stuff, but you see how those mouse pointers, they tighten up or whatever. It's not that many. The gap is not that big between them. And then you go to 100. And then I'm going to go to 120 and we up out of here, y'all. 100 hertz. Super tight. Look at the mouse. Look at the pointer though. Not that trail. You don't see that many mice behind it, right? You don't see that many mice because it's all tightening up. Go to 120 hertz. Now I don't even want to tell you how it felt. It felt phenomenal. This right here takes it to another level. And imagine again if you had a 144 or higher. Look at that. You barely can even see the separation of the mouse. You know what I mean? You could barely even see it, y'all. So right then and there, Project Storm just showed you. It showed you why it makes a difference, man. It shows you why I be out here making these videos that nobody else is thinking about. Because I'm not everybody else, man. I'm Project Storm. You know what I mean? I'm sorry. Red might think that sounds braggadocious and stuff, but y'all get what I'm saying, man. People come at your neck. They come at your craft. All I'm trying to do is help the next man, next woman, next cloud gamer, next gamer. And that's all I try to do, y'all. But let's get back to this chat and then we up out of here, man. Chariot said, looking good. Bibbity Bop is in the building. Said, I don't think Battlefield is coming. Said, it's all good, though. I'm hyped for that Ghost Recon. Me too. Ghost Recon Frontline and X Defiant. I know Bibbity has been talking about Battlefield. He gave up, man. And I wonder why. Bibbity, we'll have to talk in a DM, man. Because I had my thoughts, too. I'm not even going to lie to you. I had my thoughts, man. But boy. They have to make a splash. Stadia is known to make a splash in the fall. What better time? That's all I'm saying. November 19th. Now, EA could have pushed that back to any date in the damn world. Any date on the calendar, they could have pushed it back to November 18th, November 9th, November 23rd, before Thanksgiving. They could have did whatever they wanted to do. They went to November 19th, man. Last time a game went to November 19th, we know what happened, right? I know it got delayed, but that was Cyberpunk, you know? So if Stadia was out there like, yo, EA, man, all right, look, we need a big game. You know, the people want it. How much, man? How much? Well, what do we have to do to help y'all get this game on the platform? All right, Stadia, give us, man, just give us an extra month. We might be able to port it. We might be able to do something. We're familiar with your heart. We're familiar with your platform now. We have some of the best ports in the cloud on your platform. So I don't think this is far fetched, is what I'm saying. That's why I'm out here saying what I'm saying. Me, it's not even speculation, y'all. This is just one person now. This is not the community speaking. This is Project Storm, man. So we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. And we could come back and say, Storm, you were off. Or Storm, you got it again, man. You were right. So I'm going to scroll on down and then I'm going to go ahead and shut it down, people. We got, Jinx said, just check my speed and got 132. That's not bad at all. That's not bad. That's solid. I was thinking about getting that LG C1. I had the LG C1. Phenomenal display. The only thing about it was when I'm on Stadia, this wasn't present. I didn't, the variable refresh rate, it just wasn't there for some reason. And it was it was like the mouse or something. It was something like, even though my mouse goes outside of the screen, it was something weird. But that's it. That TV is phenomenal, man. That TV is phenomenal. So you can't go wrong with it. If you want OLED or whatever, you can't go wrong with it. But look, Bibbity said, that is interesting, though. It's weird that this week on Stadia got pushed back to tomorrow. If we got that beta tomorrow, that would be crazy. Bibbity, hey, man. Hey. See, you coming back. You coming back to the light, man. You coming back to reality. We'll see. That's all I'm saying. We'll see. We will see. We will see. If that is the case, let's get ready to celebrate, man. Let's get ready to go act a fool. So, but look, y'all, I'm going to let y'all go ahead and do what y'all got to do. I knew I wasn't going to make this one a whole 2 hours or something like that. So, look for more Assassin's Creed Valhalla gameplay, y'all. I will be breaking that down. I'm going to try to put the PC version out there next. I'm going to try to throw that in the mix with Stadia and see how Stadia fares with the PC version and what that looks like at 1080p, 1440p, and all that good stuff, and 4K Ultra, all that good stuff, man. So until the next one, 3 things I need y'all to do. Keep it safe, keep it positive, keep it gaming. I'm up out of here, y'all. Look for y'all tomorrow on SSC Podcast with MM2K and Peter Cottontail. That will be at 5 p.m. Eastern Time unless we change something. Until then, keep it gaming, y'all.